I work in child protection, making inspection visits. The children were peering out the windows when I arrived. I was greeted by the children's home's smiling headmistress and a swarm of waist-high hugs. They'd just finished breakfast and some were hurrying outside to play. "So, how many children?" I asked, beginning to take notes. 27. Through the window I saw a girl, a yellow bow in her hair, coming from the forest, a neighbor. The children were clean, well-fed, and educated. I went out to watch them play tag and gossip by the swings. The yellow bow girl was sitting on the stairs, playing the accordion. "Hi," I sat next to her. "Is that yours?" She nodded. "It's very nice. The caregivers help you practice?" "Yes," the girl beamed. "They're so nice now." "Now?" I asked. "Are they sometimes not?" Her mood quickly faded. "I don't want to talk about that." In the afternoon, everyone was called to mealtime, but the girl stayed on the stairs. "She does live here," the headmistress explained, "but we're not forcing her to come in, she's still adjusting. She's had a difficult past, but we protect all children here." That sounded like an excuse. Many blame their mistakes on children being difficult. And I had noticed something. There were already 27 children inside. Everything seemed technically fine, but that girl gave me a bad feeling. So I did something I'm not supposed to. I returned by foot and hid in the trees to see what they were hiding. At bedtime, the girl was still outside and started heading into the forest, alone. I had to follow her to make sure she was all right. But she was so fast, and just as I lost her trail, I tripped on big rocks in the dark. I could have been seriously injured, and apparently, something already had been. Between the rocks, there were the bones of an animal, barely detectable. A ribsage, a spine, and a small skull with a faded bow on its hair. "Please stop looking at the girl cried from behind me. "Police officers carried the remains away just now. What's going to happen to the children?" "Children?" the officer asked. "Nothing. These are old bones, from way before the reopening." "Reopening?" "The original home was shut down after a girl disappeared. They'd made her sleep in the forest. Wouldn't be surprised if these bones solved that one. But the home was reopened with new management, new staff, and heavy measures to prevent abuse." Farther away, the miserably crying girl was begging the others. "Don't let them take me. I don't want to be alone again." "She's going to come back, right?" a boy asked. "I don't think they're allowed to bring her back," the headmistress said. "I'm sorry. You're a child, and I failed to protect you. But of course those bureaucrats," she nodded at me, "think the dead don't need protection." Rotted accordion pieces are scattered on the ground. "I think I've just ruined something."